Hey guys, how's it going? Jared Bronstein here and welcome to a top 10 list here on InformOverload. Today we're going to be talking about the top 10 fake celebrity couples who have been caught. Now I got some people on this list who went as far as having a child or children together, while others straight up said it was all a hoax. Most pairs on here were together while their movie was being promoted and then coincidentally broke up afterwards. It seems kind of fishy if you ask me. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button, click that bell, and of course, give this one a thumbs up if you enjoy it. Let us know what other top 10 lists you guys would like to see on here and stick around until the end of the video for some fun extra content as well as some comment replies. But without further ado, let's get into her. Number 10, Taylor Swift and Harry Styles. There's no way they were real. I mean, these two were photographed together in December of 2012, broke up the next month in January of 2013, and then in October of 2014, about a year and a half after the breakup, Swift wrote approximately 3 songs about Styles, which, she's known to do. Right about ex-boyfriends? Oddly enough, her album 1989 also came out the same year One Direction went on a world tour, and the same month that the band released a limited international cinema release, which would be available for home media a month later. It all seemed extremely convenient if you ask me. Number 9, Drake and J-Lo. The two never outright said they were together, but they would post Instagram stories together and never denied they were a thing, even though there was tons of rumors about it. And the stories of them together weren't your typical side-by-side photo. These two were getting close and cuddly. J-Lo also has a thing for younger guys. Drake made it clear he's got a thing for women with curves. It seems like it was a very plausible couple, and people shipped it hard. The two also know how to stay constantly relevant, with Drake being at the top of the rap game for at least the last decade, and J-Lo being consistently in the spotlight for, as long as I can remember. Again, them staying quiet about the rumors led many to believe they're a thing. Then they made music together. And then nothing really happened. Number 8, we got Zac and Vanessa Hudgens. The two played love interests in the High School Musical franchise. Like a ton of couples, when you spend time working together on a movie set, more specifically playing a love interest, it's very possible real feelings will emerge. And that seemed to be the case with Efron and Hudgens. The funny thing about their relationship is it seemed to end around the same time Troy and Gabriella's did, right after the 3rd movie. And that seems to be a little too good to be true. Or at least too coincidental. I'm calling bullshit on that one, guys. And let me just say, I don't know, I didn't see High School Musical 3, so I don't know if they actually break up in the movie, but I'm saying that was the last film, so they don't exist anymore. They're fictionally dead. Number 7, Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. So this definitely won't be the last Kardashian you see on this list. Some of you may not even know who Rob is, and that's why he's on this list. He's the only brother of the Kardashians, and I'm sure you've heard of Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, Kendall, and Kylie, but Rob? Who's Rob? His name doesn't even start with a K. And that's why he staged this relationship with Blac Chyna. So the story here is apparently Rob was living off of an allowance from Khloe and was freaking out at his sisters, all the time. Maybe he was jealous. Either way, he ended up dating Blac Chyna, who's the mother of Tyga's kid, and let's not forget Tyga was dating Kylie for a good while. So Rob had a kid with the mother of his sister's boyfriend. That was confusing, but it made sense. And of course, their rocky relationship led to their names being put all over the tabloids and a reality series of their own. Yay, Rob, you finally did it! Just took a shitty relationship and a kid, and only lasted 7 episodes. Damn. Number 6, Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston. Apparently this was the real deal, but if you love someone, do you really have to wear a shirt that has the letter I, a heart emoji, and their initials? I think a ring would do, bud. Following the breakup, Hiddleston told GQ straight up that he was heartbroken and that he doesn't really care what people say. But the facts don't lie, guys. Taylor and Calvin Harris break up, and then 2 weeks later, she's seen kissing Tommy Boy. That was a quick rebound. Of course, Tom met Taylor's parents about a week later with the paparazzi there to catch it all. Let's not forget, they've been dating legitimately a week. Then Taylor meets Tom's parents the next week. Then they go on a Euro trip before Tom goes off to film Thor. And then all hell breaks loose. Tom and Taylor break up in September of 2016. Both devastated, even though they were dating for maybe 4 months, if that. And what do you know? Taylor releases an album a year and a bit later. Very similar to the Harry situation. Highly publicized romance, breakup, album the next year. I don't know about you guys. But wait, didn't Thor Ragnarok release the same month as Taylor's album Reputation? Oh, that must be one big old coincidence. No relation at all. Number 5, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. These two were lovebirds in the Twilight series, which was a huge hit. They played a love interest like Zac and Vanessa, who were previously on this list, and the fans loved it. Then Kristen cheated on Rob, so they broke up. What a shame. Oh no. But all was good when the final Twilight movie came out. They started dating again. Yay. But then after, they broke up again. And Kristen Stewart started dating a girl. And then Rob got engaged a few months later to someone else. And then when speaking on the relationship, Kristen told the New York Times, "People wanted me and Rob to be together so badly that our relationship was made into a product. It wasn't real life anymore." And that was gross to me. Although she never claimed to be fake, I got a hard time believing it was true love. Especially since, Rob got engaged a few months later. Kristen was dating a girl. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. It's fake. Number 4, we got Kim Kardashian and Kris Humphries. They literally got married for 72 hours. It was aired on television. And although Khloe said it was totally legit, How do you marry someone for 3 days then call it quits? Although in the Players Tribune, Kris said it was totally legitimate, it seems this was just content for the TV show. Kim's been happily married to Kanye and has a handful of kids with the guy. That seems to be working out just fine. So what is Kanye offering that Kris couldn't? Some Yeezys? I'm kidding. I mean, I just have a hard time getting behind this, because if you genuinely love someone and want to be with them, why air not only the marriage but the breakup on TV for views as well? I'm gonna say for fame. Or money. Or both. Number 3, Kaley and Henry Cavill. In 2013, the two stepped out into the public eye and the timing was impeccable. Cavill was a new action star, Kuko was and still is one of the highest paid women on TV. But Cavill needed some more buzz surrounding his life to help boost his image around the time Man of Steel was coming out. He was a pretty low-key guy, so why not date one of the biggest TV stars in the world? Kuko also needed a way to break out from just being the hot blonde on The Big Bang Theory, so date the next Superman. It was later revealed they were actually represented by the same PR firm, and although the relationship didn't last too long, it certainly got the people talking and did the trick. Number 2, Stiuso and Nicole Richie. I mean, Stiuso flat out said it was all bullshit. Back in 2006, when Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton were taking over TV screens with their hit series The Simple Life, Stiuso was lighting up the big and small screens with his crazy stunts, being part of the Jackass crew. Clearly these two are wild cases, so why not put them together to make one of the most insanely wild couples of all time? It seemed great, but it didn't last very long, and unlike all the other fake couples we've seen throughout the years, Stiuso actually admitted it was all fake. He told Howard Stern, "I was being so careful not to offend her in any way because I wanted to be in those tabloid magazines. I loved it. She said I just broke off an engagement, and the truth is, she wanted some publicity for something other than being skinny. It was a big publicity stunt. She would come pick me up. I don't drive. I think she called the paparazzi too." These mother effers were coming from all directions. I'm even giving interviews to the video paparazzi, and I thought this is the kind of scrutiny I want to be under. I want to be in the tabloids. Well, you heard it from the man himself. In at number 1, we got Tom and Katie. That's right, Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes. This relationship pretty much set the standard for absurd Hollywood couples. There were tons of rumors that Tom was possibly gay, so what better way to shut those rumors down than getting together with a fellow Hollywood star? After it was clear the two were together, Tom appeared on Oprah and literally lost his mind declaring his love for Katie. He jumped on the couch and kept laughing and running around. Guy looked like he was off his rocker. Of course, this relationship came after an 11-year marriage with Nicole Kidman, and only a month after the two were officially together. Then Holmes said she's converting to Scientology just 2 months after getting into a relationship with Tom. And then 3 days later, the couple gets engaged. This is all moving super quickly if you ask me. And what happens just 4 months later? They're expecting a child. And a year after they first started dating, they have a child, they're engaged, and Holmes converts to Scientology. Well, that's pretty wild if you ask me. They're still in love for a few years, and then June 2012, Holmes files for divorce, citing concern over her daughter's future. Seeing this relationship unfold in the tabloids, it honestly seemed like a TV show. There's no way it could be real. Although Cruise seemed to be shook by the blindsided divorce, it seemed to be more of a business transaction than anything else. And that does it for the top 10 fake celebrity couples who got caught. Let me know in the comments below who you guys feel should be the true number 1. Make sure to like and subscribe, and of course hit that bell to be notified when we post more videos. For now, let's reply to some comments from the video. Shocking photos show students with boxes on heads to prevent cheating. Someone said just write the answers inside the box. That's actually a pretty smart move. I feel like kids are always going to find a way to outsmart the teachers. Stefan Sofin said, if my teacher made me wear a box over my head, I would walk up to the teacher's desk and put a box on their head to see how it makes them feel. Yeah, like if a teacher ever takes your phone away, just take their phone away. I guarantee you they'll be like, you can't do that. It's like, buddy, you're doing it to me, why can't I do it to you? Whatever happened to equal rights? That's ageism. I don't buy into it. No, not allowed. Call them out on that. Be like, yo, what gives you the right? It's my property, give it back. Calling the cops. See what happens. Corey S said, got my Halloween costume idea now. Thank you, IO. It's gonna walk around with a box on your head. If you do, tag us because I kind of want to see it. It'd be kind of funny. Anyways, guys, I've been your host, Jared Bronstein. Like I said, you got to make sure to subscribe, click that bell, give the video a thumbs up, and drop us some comments below with other top 10s you guys want to see on here, and who you guys think the true number 1 on this list should be or is. If you guys agree it's Tom and Katie, then cool beans. Why did I just say that? Anyways, guys, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one.